wisdom in her ears. From the spirit world to YouTube's glow, teaching English now she's a pro. Gogo Naledi, Gogo Naledi, yeah. Stories in her bones, wisdom in her ears. From the spirit world to YouTube's glow, teaching English now she's a pro. Gogo Naledi, Gogo Naledi, ancient soul with a modern beat. Learn with her, laugh with her, English feels like a treat. Imame!
Welcome back to the English Language Hub, everyone. I'm Mosi, and I am honored to be co-hosting today with my very dear friend and a true master of the language, the one and only Gogo Naledi.
Sawubona, Mosi. It is always a pleasure to share this space with you, and sawubona to all our fellow learners. The air is clear today, perfect for a clear mind.
I hope so, Gogo, because today we're diving into something that can feel like a deep, confusing forest for many learners: grammar mistakes. I know from my students that there's a real fear of speaking because they don't want to get it wrong.
Ah, the fear of the stumble. But tell me, Mosi, does a weaver throw away the whole basket because of one misplaced reed? No, they see the mistake, they learn from it, and they weave it into the strength of the final design. Mistakes are not failures. They are the marks of a dedicated craftsman.
I've always loved how you put things, Gogo. So let's be craftsmen today. Here is a common misplaced reed I hear often. I am agree with you. Technically, we know it's incorrect, but why? What's your take?
I see words as actions of the spirit. To agree is an action. You do it. It is like nodding your head. It is a choice your body and mind make. A river flows. That is its action. It is not flow. The spirit agrees. It is an action it takes. The little word am is a state of being, not a state of doing.
That's a brilliant way to explain it. So, for our listeners, because agree is a main verb expressing an action, it doesn't need a helping verb like am or is. You simply perform the action. You say, I agree.
Precisely. The path becomes clear. Practice it, my friends. The lesson is helpful. I agree. It is clean. It is strong.
Perfect. Now, let's tackle another pair that often gets tangled. Hear and listen. We both know they aren't the same, but the distinction can be subtle. How do you see it, Gogo?
I see it as the difference between an open window and an open heart. All day, you can hear the wind in the trees. The sound enters the open window of your ears. It is passive. But when you stand still, close your eyes, and try to understand what the wind is whispering, in that moment, you listen. Listening is an active choice. It is hearing with purpose, with your full being.
That's the core of it. So hear is the physical sense, the sound waves being registered, but listen is a cognitive act. You are actively processing the information. A wonderful distinction. So a great example would be,
I can hear the music from next door, but please listen to the words of this song. One is noise, the other is message.
fantastic. Okay, one final challenge for today. A classic for learners everywhere. The words for and since.
Ah, the markers of time. I have been teaching this beautiful language for decades. For tells you the length of the journey, the duration, decades. But I have loved the English language since I first read a story that made my heart fly. Since tells you the starting point of that journey.
That's the perfect way to frame it. So, listeners, use for with a period of time. For 5 minutes. For 3 weeks. For a long time. And use since with a specific point in the past that marks a beginning. Since yesterday. Since I was a child. Since last year.
Exactly. And so, remember this, our dear friends. Grammar is not a cage of rules to trap your spirit. It is a map drawn with the experience of all who have walked this path. It is there to guide your voice, to ensure your beautiful thoughts arrive safely in the heart of another.
Incredible advice from a true master. Thank you for sharing your wisdom, Gogo. All right, everyone, your turn. Share a grammar point in the comments that used to confuse you. Let's learn from each other. And please, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more lessons.
Walk your path with confidence. Sibunana.